It's an early stream for me. I probably will do kind of a short stream. I usually don't stream this early in the morning. And as you could tell, I probably sound very tired. I didn't sleep too much last night. That's been the usual lately, though. I've been having problems sleeping for some reason. But I figure I'll play this for an hour or two, stream it, and then I'll get some stuff done, and then I'll probably stream again tonight. I've only played maybe 10 minutes off stream. I talked to Quest Dude and turned in a quest and accepted a few more, and that's it, really. Oh, great. Right now, I'm just trying to level up my life staff, and I'm letting myself get beat up very much. And I'm being very bad at the game. Wow, why am I not dodging? I don't know what's happening here. I'm just trying to level up my life staff because I want to get that dash move. Right here, this dash move. Commit. That is what I was aiming for. Thought there was something else that looked interesting to me too. Well, healing eventually, but I don't care about the life staff that much. Look at that. Well, it didn't really show off its finest right there. Let me look at my OBS settings for a moment. Because last time we played, I was seriously having issues with the game lagging. I guess I'm gonna have to. It's a damn shame. I think the way because I stream and I record at the same time. Wow, it's really not gonna let me change this, is it? And I'm wondering if, because I raised the quality on the recording, that's helping contribute to my game lagging too much. Like I dropped frames. Like just now I lowered it significantly. And it's almost like I'm dropping even more frames than I was before. Like, how does that even make sense? I think the game's also just eating up a lot of resources. Okay, well we got the dash. I guess we'll skin this, why not? I think I'm gonna have to work on leveling up some of my other weapon skills too, because I think a lot of those passives, that's what I was wondering. I should have looked it up to confirm. But I think a lot of the passive skills translate over at all times. Like this one gives me 5% increased health. Even when I'm not using a sword, I think. If that's the case, then I also want to get this one for all weapons. See, that would have to translate over. Otherwise, why would it say all weapons? So I think I need to switch to the sword for a moment. Wait, am I not carrying a sword? Did I put it away because I thought I wasn't going to use it anytime soon? Well, that sucks. I guess we're not doing that. Well, anyway, we'll level up eventually. There's a few of the passives in the skill trees that I really would like to gain. Right now, we're supposed to be killing 25 of these guys? I'm using the hatchet. I'm having fun with that. Berserk mode. That's something I haven't used before. Did that guy really fire at the enemy I was fighting? I read somewhere there's a big problem with like kill stealing and like you know, you'll kill something and someone else will run up and loot it and stuff like that. And I guess it hasn't really bothered me much that they're doing that. But I read somewhere someone's suggestion that if someone steals a kill from you, the game should automatically flag them for PvP. You should be able to just attack them for it. And I'm like, that is actually a great idea for this game. It's an amazing idea. I mean, there's a chance you're gonna accidentally flag. I mean, you're accidentally gonna, you know, because there's AoE in this game and stuff. They would have to tweak it, find some way to make it work. But yeah, it's very possible that you can accidentally attack someone's kill. But I see no harm in that as a mechanic. I think that would be kind of cool. Ooh, I got a long sword. That is nice. That is very, very nice. I'm assuming that's a two-handed, and it doesn't count as sword and shield. Right? No, it does count as sword and shield. So it levels up my straight sword. Which is pretty much... oh, that's his. Pretty much what I want. Still dropping more frames than I'd like. What, did he die? How is it that I have like half dead enemies at me and stuff? I didn't even see when I killed those. Yep, that's straight sword mastery. Okay, cool, because we didn't have a straight sword with us. I'd forgot it. And then we looted a nice one. It works out. Nope, so I guess that guy didn't pull a mob from me that time. I think they just run sometimes. So he was innocent. Oh, come on, you little bastard. It's too early for this. Ugh. Alright, I really want to fix this problem with the stream lagging. I do not like that at all. Of course, this guy saw me. He's not going to let me do it. So I'm thinking, what can I do? What if I turn off recording altogether? Because technically I don't need to have a recording of my gameplay. It's not that big of a deal. Is this guy running because he had barely any health. Yeah, I'll save him. It's a fire staff. I like that move. The meteor shower. Waterlogged shoes. What is that? Well, it's worse than what I have. Alright, stream is still lagging. Bear with me. I know this is probably annoying, but what I might... maybe I just have to lower the damn graphics in the game a little bit. I would hate to do that. I love having max. I don't know what would be my best bang for my buck. Probably post-processing, shadows. Those usually take up a lot of resources. And it doesn't seem like it would change things too much. I think that took effect. We just knocked a couple things, maybe 3 things down actually, from very high to high. Water, shadows, and post-processing. I'll see if that has any effect on my lag. Like, I'm not experiencing any lag. It's just a stream. But I don't want that happening. It seems like the last time I played, that didn't even happen till the very, very end. I played for 3 hours with no ill effects, no lag or anything, no frame loss. Well, we gotta kill, oh, we killed all the ones we need. So I need wolves. Search containers at flawed freshwater pearl? Oh, 4 flawed freshwater pearl. Okay, so we need to go in all these houses real quick. So we need 5 chests. That's gonna take a while. I should have been doing that while I was killing, right? I'll just hump this chest for a moment, don't mind me. Sometimes you get a little overly excited when you play. Duelist pants. Is that better than what I have? I get more thrust damage, you know? That's probably good when I'm humping the chest and everything. I know Duelist is a set, and it'd be nice to wear a full set, but I like the clothing. It gives me bonuses to, like, gathering and stuff. Ooh. Wraps. Nah. It probably helps a little bit with weight, but like I said, I like my bonuses to my gathering and stuff. So I'm trying to keep those for the most part. And my lag has gone down for the stream. So maybe that's just what I had to do. I had to lower the graphics a little bit, which I hate. But honestly, I'm not, you know, I'm not noticing anything really. My eye's not that keen, I think. Like the shadows and stuff look just fine to me. Ooh. I am not going to read everything this time around, I think. I might skim stuff and give a summary, but I'm not going to read it all out loud. I was thinking about the game a bit, and I only, like I said, I only played about 10 minutes off stream. But I'd like to, like, readjust my view a little bit. We got that already. I love the graphics, the atmosphere, just the scenery, the world. I love it. And they did a good job on it. And I love the sound design. Man, they did such a good job with the sound, the music, and everything. What I don't care for so far is the questing and the story. I don't feel like they gave me much story, and what story I've encountered hasn't impressed me. Like, I'm not in love with it. And also, like I said, the questing. Right now, it's just the same 3 or 4 formula-based, like, go gather this, go kill that, in different locations. And it's just not impressive to me. However, this is a preview of the game, and PvE was pretty much just an afterthought in this game. So I really can't expect much right now. They were going to make this game PvP only. And that's what they were working towards. And like last minute, before, I think maybe like March or something. I might be wrong, but sometime fairly recently, they decided they wanted to change the direction of the game, which pissed off a lot of people. Ooh, it's gonna be hard for me to tag these wolves like this. But yeah, they pissed off a lot of people by changing the direction of the game. But I like PvE, so I'm not too upset myself, but I understand everyone else being upset. Totally understand that. Yeah, all we need to do is kill some wolves now. 10 wolves. Last time I was doing it by tagging them with my musket. I don't know if I have enough bullets for that anymore. Actually, I have my... Do I have my bow with me? Yes, I do. Boonk. So we can still do that. Oh, hi. Ooh, great. I feel like these things were harder for me last time, but now I'm much higher level. So yeah, PvE is an afterthought in this game, and the questing does not interest me much, but it's not that big of a loss, honestly. It's not any worse than most other MMOs I've played. The only MMOs I've played that are awesome in that department, that come to the top of my head in story and questing, is ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, and as much as people don't like it, Star Wars Old Republic. He just handled that really well. And there's probably a few more. I don't mean to leave anything off. There's a few more I'm sure that get it right. But most of them are run-of-the-mill bullshit. World of Warcraft was like that, for the most part. They had some good storylines and stuff, but Final Fantasy XIV had some pretty good stories, I guess. But most of them have been fetch over the years. You know, go fetch this, go kill 13 of that, go gather this for me. It's been low effort. In this game even more so because I'm not encountering voice acting from the quest guys. Most of the questing is like repeatable dailies. Not even dailies because they don't limit how many you can do. Or their faction quest. And you just go to like a board or one NPC and collect them all. There's not like a bunch of NPCs in town who offer different quests, you know. But I'm hoping they change that and improve on that, you know, before actual release. Because we're not even close to release, really, so I'm not too upset. It's hard for me to be upset at a change in it. I missed him every time. Every time. 3 arrows. I missed that wolf. That guy killed him fast. Yeah, it's hard for me to be too upset with a preview game. And they rightfully delayed the game. They knew that. I think I got him that time? Alright, this is not working out for me. Am I just better with the musket? Yeah, I got him that time. Whew. Oh, he made me think there was something spawning. So that's my only complaints right now about the game. Really? Is the PvE content. Whereas other people's main complaints are the PvP content, so... I'm seeing probably more negative about the game than positive online. In general, people are having issues with it. They're not satisfied. I can see that, but like I said, it's a preview. And I'm having fun. I like the action combat and stuff. I think they can improve upon that as well, though. Some people are pretty upset at the hatchet. They feel like it's overpowered. I think the hatchet's just fine. I think they need to boost up the other weapons to match it, rather than nerf the hatchet. I like that hatchet has a berserk mode that makes you invincible for a short time. Or that it has higher damage with successive attacks and stuff. I think that's awesome. I just would like to see... I noticed that when I'm mining the boulder, it's significantly louder for some reason. Now, I would like to see them make the other weapons very interesting as well, you know? And I would like to see more weapons added. I want to see daggers, I want to see spears, you know? Oh man, I didn't even see that. For a game that's not class-based, and it's kind of like Guild Wars, where everything's based around weapons, I really want to see a huge variety of weapons, you know? Oh, there's a wolf. I'm missing. Whatever. I got him at least once. I'm kind of leeching right now. But there's too many people around for me to be able to solo everything. I'm kind of competing here anyway. So leeching is what I'm doing. Boom! Bow mastery. Take that. I'm not trying to steal kills, I'm just trying to tag. See? I swiped over and over, but because of the elevation, which the game doesn't handle very well, I actually swiped through the wolf over and over. So that's something they need to fix as well. Alright, let's see. Bow mastery. I never even took a good look at the bow. I'm not sure what I want to do in this. You know what? We'll handle that after. I don't want to miss any wolf spawns right now. What the hell? I didn't even know you can melee with a bow. Yeah, I'm just working on the straight sword still right now. Trying to get that passive. Then I'll switch back to my hatchet, I think. I really love the skill-based stuff, though. I love gaining points and everything and improving and being able to upgrade individual stuff. Being able to delve deep into the weapon masteries and the crafting and gathering. It reminds me a lot of the old school MMOs, which I appreciate a lot more. Aw man, I anticipated him running faster. Fuck, I missed him every time. I'm being real bad today. I'd like to blame it on the fact that I started streaming only like 20 minutes after I woke up. I slept in a little bit today, but still didn't sleep much. Ah, I need to account for the drop-off, which I'm not doing. Yeah, I went right through the wolf. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the musket because it doesn't have that drop-off. I'm having an issue with the bow and the life staff because I'm terrible at aiming. I like the musket, it's just I can't craft ammo for the musket. Ooh, the tree got me. See, trees and other players, they have collisions, so you can actually miss if you don't aim around those. Which I can't complain. I think that's a good mechanic. It's legit, you know, it's realistic that way. I'm not gonna get there in time, am I? Oh, I got him on my final hit. The first two just went right through him. Alright, so we're done with everything here. So we need to just head... how close am I to my sword mastery? Jeez. Only halfway? I've been using it to fight everything. Yeah, let's head back to town, turn in some stuff. Yeah, I think I fixed the stream lagging issue. Thank God. I'm not, oh, come on, man. We can't get enough of you. when we need you. I saw a few reviews comparing this game's combat to Dark Souls. This is not Dark Souls. I'm sorry, it's not. They said it's very similar to Dark Souls in that it's a challenging... A challenging... Oh gosh. I'm saying it's not challenging and now I'm getting my ass beat, but... It's a challenging combat game where there's no targeting, and I'm like, Dark Souls has targeting. You can't compare it to Dark Souls and then say it not having targeting is one of the reasons they're similar. That's not how that works. Oh, hi. I guess I get what they're saying, though. They're just saying it's action and you gotta worry about positioning and all that stuff. I can't argue that. Okay, I'm starting to drop a few more frames now that I'm getting towards town. Maybe I should have restarted my computer before, ooh. Then we have these moments where it freezes. And I don't know if that's me or if this happens to a lot of people. I've seen it happen to one other streamer where that would happen to him. And I saw it and I thought, okay, cool, not just me. Although, I guess not cool because I'm sure he doesn't enjoy it. Ooh, hell yeah. Bullets. Someone dropped. Okay, they wanted to... I have to prove myself to each faction. I think now he's sending me to the Syndicate faction. You have to prove yourself to each faction and then you get to choose one. Also have to turn in all this board stuff over here. I mean, we're getting a lot of missions done. Coarse leather. I don't know. We'll ignore that for now. Let's see. I have a territory point. XP gain. Don't think I have any masteries. I do have a... I'm still going dex though. I'm not sure the hatchet uses both strength and dex. I'm not sure how much it scales. Hi Conquest, how you doing? I don't know what to put in bows. Leap back, I like that. Let's see, what does this work towards? Bowman or Huntsman, huh? What's the passives look like? Headshot damage increased. I wonder if that affects muskets too. Yeah, this game is addictive. I'm really enjoying it. I'm only level 13 though. But I like what I've seen so far. I'm trying to find a passive that will work with other skills or weapons because I don't plan on using the bow too much. I will go with that for now. That's a fine one. That works. Alright, let's see. Some of these things I can probably sell. Ooh. Guess we're back to wearing red. If this is a beta, I wonder how big 1.0 will be. I'm hoping it has more to offer. I am liking this game. And I was saying this a few minutes ago, but I'm liking this game a lot. But you can tell that the PvE content was an afterthought, because originally the game was going to be PvP only. So I want to see them improve on the quest and the story aspects. No active orders. They all expired. What did they sell? I think they expired, right? Sold 0. I'm not sure if there's a benefit to me throwing things up on this, because I'm not really making anything from it. Yeah, I'd like to see them improve on the story more. And I want to see them... Well, I definitely want to see them improve on the questing a bit, so it's not as much kill this, fetch that. I don't know how to get my stuff back. I think I have to go to like someone said a mailbox, but I haven't seen any mailboxes. Or maybe this dude has it. Nope. I'm very much happy with the graphics, sound design, the atmosphere in general. I think they did a real good job on the skills and how you level up and improve everything. I feel like that's really awesome. And this is only like this is only a preview, so and I think this is only a slice of the game. So yeah, 1.0 is probably going to be great. Like it's probably going to have a lot more in it than this does. You want them to make it that certain groups fight over like areas to own them. Isn't that going on now? I think the game does have that right now. Because companies, when the beta started, none of these territories were owned yet, of course. And companies could buy the territory for a fee in the beginning once they earned the money. So that's what happened. People started buying up territories. And my understanding is that, like this has upcoming war, is that, like it's owned by bad company. I don't know who they're going to war with. But and there's a war here. My understanding is companies can challenge other companies in territories and take over by having a war. I'm not sure how I think the wars take place at a certain time. Like it was telling me like 4 p.m., you know, such and such a date. And like, I don't know how I feel about that because, you know, people have jobs. They may not be able to be there during that time. Fire staff. We don't need... Actually, I can drop this in a moment. I don't need to throw it in there. That can be thrown away. I think I have 2 hatchets? Well, shit. I have a lot of extra stuff, don't I? So yeah, I think people... If I'm understanding the game correctly, I think people can fight over territory now, like whole companies you join, and have full-scale wars for it. Why do I have so much stuff stored? I need to sell some of this stuff. Even though I'm not getting money for it, just to get it out of my inventory. So I'm wearing a shield, but I have a shield in here too. I guess I need to sell that. I don't need the fire staff right now. So I'll keep one and I'll sell one. Oh, I have 2 muskets. I'll sell one of those and keep one. There should be trader carts at Travel Town. You can buy their stuff or put up your own for them to sell. I like that. I think that's a good idea. I'm hoping they're listening to what people suggest. And they're gonna try to implement some of this. I mean, we have till spring 2021 till the game comes out if they don't delay it again. So it is very possible they'll throw some of this stuff in the game. I think having like caravans and traders and stuff coming through is a good idea, especially since we're running on a theme here that companies control territories and stuff. Having a bit of trading between territories, with them like maybe bargaining for price and stuff, sounds like a great idea. How the hell do I get my stuff back that I stuck on the trader? Is there a mailbox or something around? I don't see anything like that. Or is there a mailbox? Maybe there's not a physical mailbox. Is there a mailbox on the UI somewhere? Trade skills? I don't know. If they had that mission, could be to protect one of the traders. Yeah, that would be a good mission. That reminds me a little bit of Mountain Blade, Warband, and all that stuff. A sell order. I'm really just doing this stuff to get it out of my inventory. I don't need this stuff in my inventory. It's gonna sell for like 1, isn't it? No, 10. Yeah, 1.0 should have a bigger map. That's what I've heard. I've heard that we're only experiencing a slice of what they have in terms of like the map and everything. Okay, this is gonna confuse me because I know I'm wearing this one. I thought, and apparently I thought wrong, but I thought you couldn't, they wouldn't let you throw up on auction what you are wearing? And I'm very afraid I'm accidentally gonna sell something I'm wearing, so I need to sell all this though, and probably I need to sell a musket, a hatchet, and all this stuff. Actually, that looks like something I had up on auction, so I must have just got thrown in my inventory maybe. Or, actually, that was probably just thrown in my storage. That makes sense. I guess it's easier for me to look at what I have. I don't want to sell anything green except for... Okay, I had 2 pairs of that. That's what it is. Horticulturist and Old Pirate Boatswain's wraps. Yeah, having that bigger map's gonna be nice. Let's see, get rid of the Warlock shoes that probably no one wants. Keep my Warhammer. Because I'm going to use that at some point, just for fun. Let's try Rescue's pants again. I don't think anyone is interested in it, but... Man, you have people selling it for like 75. I don't think it's worth that much. I don't think they're gonna achieve that either. Hatchet. I know everybody wants a hatchet. Oh wow, it's only selling at 7 or 9. That's not worth selling. And multiple was the travel. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying there. What server am I on? I am on Inkwell. On North America East. Multiple ways to travel. I got it. Yeah, that would be cool. You're on Inkwell also? It's a good server. There's a lot of people on it. I haven't joined a faction yet, but I think I'm going to go Syndicate. I'm actually working on that now. You Marauder? Yeah, my understanding is Marauder are essentially the fighters, Syndicate are secretive ones, and Covenant are the religious ones. I don't know how that factors in any capacity to, like, gameplay. There's a shitload of Syndicate. I think it just sounds interesting. The whole, secretive nature. But there's not much story in the game so far that I've encountered, so I don't know if it matters. Yeah, I'm hoping that, I'm just putting random prices on this shit. I don't know what anything's worth. I'm hoping that just different looking gear is all. My hope is that you don't have servers where it's always lopsided, but at the same time, I want it to be where, like, you have two dominating factions, you know, and one that's a little weaker, and that one has to, I don't want this shit. That one has to, like, bargain with and maybe ally with one of the others to try to overthrow the dominant one. I think that would be kind of cool. What's stronger? My, iron sword? We'll sell that. Get off my screen. And sell the musket. So I just need to get rid of this iron sword and I'm good to run off again. When you flag PvP, it's open world PvP. When you leave town, over factions can attack you no matter what. So, with Syndicate dominating, your life is a lot harder, I bet. Is it just that opposing factions can attack, or is it anyone can attack? Like, another Syndicate person could probably attack me, right? I would imagine. Yeah, killed by 45 yesterday as soon as you left town when you're 12. Yeah, it sucks. Only opposing factions? Huh, I didn't know that. I don't like the whole ganking. Like, it's a PvP game, I understand that, but I would probably try to keep it to people around my level, unless they started shit with me first. Ooh, I need to go make timber. That's what I needed to do. Where's the, it's over here somewhere, right? No, it's stone. When you do a PvP mission, the whole entire length of your travel, you are flagged PvP until you complete the quest. That's kind of fun, though. I heard that's the way to go, though, if you want to gain experience quickly. Like, people seem to be finding a lot of success in doing the PvP questing. Oh. This is a forge. I'm not trying to find a forge. I'm trying to find the lumber one. Yeah, there we go. I should think about going Marauder. Too many Syndicate. The only thing making me lean towards Syndicate, besides the fact that I like their story more, is that I have friends playing on Syndicate. And I think they chose Syndicate back when there wasn't too many yet. So I'm like, oh man. But I haven't locked it in yet. I don't know. Adding arenas or areas to duel people and spectators can bet on who would win. I think that would be cool too. See, I come from playing EverQuest and stuff back in the day. And even recently. And they had arenas and stuff. People didn't really use them though, but the idea was there and it worked well. Okay, what am I doing now? Complete. Oh, I need to go. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to go back to the boards. I'm not too worried. And now my game's starting to lag a little bit. Not really for me, but for the stream. It's starting to lose frames again. I hate that. I'm not too worried about choosing things during the preview because our characters in progress are going to get wiped out before the game launches. Everything we do. Wow, I don't know how to stop it from lagging like this. I don't know if the game has a memory leak or my computer's chugging, because it's not really affecting me too much, so I don't think it's my computer chugging. Let's knock some settings down, just temporarily. Shadows, the ones that don't matter too much. See if that helps a little bit with frames. Look at that. That's bad. For me, it's smooth, so that makes me think it's not just my computer, but... Linen, we'll leave them for now. I'm gonna have to figure something out about this, this lag, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to continue. It's getting really bad. Maybe I'm gonna try to run out of town. Where are we going for the quest anyway? Up here? I'm gonna try to run out of town and see if the lag improves. Maybe it's just being inside town for me. So bear with me for a moment. I know everything's chugging. It looks like the stream's dying, but... Should be able to put bounties on players. That would be nice too. There's a lot of this stuff that's been in other MMOs before, and it's worked well. And I think they should have no qualms about borrowing systems from other MMOs that people loved. Just throw them all in. Okay, I'm very much outside of town. I should not be lagging this much. I wonder why it's doing that. I'm gonna look at my my task manager for a moment. The only thing that's taken up a lot of resources is this game. But it's only taken up like 50%. It's not even taking up much. So I shouldn't be encountering... I mean, 50%'s a lot, but... Huh. I mean, it looks like it's not too bad right now. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's improving a little bit. What am I doing? I'm searching containers. And I'm killing the Harvestbane withered people. Yeah, take everything that worked in other MMOs. Throw it in here, make it even better. That's what we really need. I'm all for progressing and improving upon things. And being innovative and all, but I'm also for... You know, a lot of these... It's hard to be original nowadays. A lot of things have already been done. Hey, I sold my first item on the trading thing. Yeah, it's hard to be original. Everything's been done before, just about. MMOs were a trend for a long time, and then people were making them like crazy before Battle Royales and stuff came out. So I think they should go ahead and pull the systems, mechanics that worked well in the other ones, throw them in here, make them better. I know that's a lot of work. Amazon has the funding, though. Amazon has money. They can do it. They can most certainly afford to throw a bunch of developers at it. Holy crap. It's like the whole city is after me now. Alright. I think we got him. Alright, I want to say it looks like the lag is greatly improved. Is someone throwing stuff at me again? That dude over there, isn't it? You little bastard. Where's he doing? Oh, he's getting back to his place. Ah! They need more enemy types in this game as well. Right now, there's like, what, 5 different enemy types or something? It's pretty limited. I may be exaggerating. It may be more than that. They need to implement more weapon types. I want daggers. I want more playstyles. I want stealth, especially with a PvP game. I want stealth to be a greater focus. Like a rogue class with daggers and stuff, be able to ambush and stuff. I want people to be able to carry spears and have like full heavy armor with a spear. And I just want to see, even if it's not a class system, I want to see our ability to freely build our own class. You know? You like to add ranks for factions, certain types of missions and stuff? Absolutely. They definitely need to flesh out that more. I like that, like, in the middle of battle, I can just start chewing on bread, you know? Nothing to see here, just having a nice, succulent meal. Please don't hit me. Woohoo! I want targeting, too. But I want Dark Souls targeting. It doesn't need to be your normal tab targeting from other MMOs. Have some like Dark Souls where I can lock on and I can like strafe around the enemy. Lag is gone. It's still present, it's just less noticeable. I don't know what is with this game, man. This is the only game I've streamed in a long time that's caused that lag. Well, there was one other, Stranded Deep. Bombs. Yeah. We already have traps. I haven't tried them. But bombs would be nice. I have like a full engineer class. Let's go. We already have different professions, different crafting. Let's go full on. Have engineers. Let's flesh out the magic more too. Instead of just fire and life. Let's make a like an enchanter. Like let's make someone who can mind control. Maybe make enemies do their bidding for a little bit, you know? So you have like a temporary pet or something. Alright, that's what I wanted. Now I can switch back to my hatchet for now. Ooh, I like that one. It's a rabbit. I still need like 5 containers. It's a big town, but I feel like I've gone in most of these buildings. I haven't found that many containers. Come on. I get the AI in this game, and they want to like run away and sling stuff at me because they're a ranged enemy. But they always position themselves in a place where they can't actually throw at you. Like behind a wall and stuff. That's not going to work for them. I don't need the shield. The fuck, man? Yeah, Necromancer, Warlock, and stuff would be nice. All the undead, yep. Like, you don't have to have the classes. Just make it where we can modify our skills to become variations of them, you know? That'd be really awesome. Oh, cool. I did not know I could climb up on top of the building. Can I drop down on an enemy? I think when I quit today, I'm going to fill out the survey, and I'm going to type up like an essay of stuff I'd like to see in the game, you know? I'm sure they'll love to hear that. This fire looks weird to me. Alright, we're making progress. We only need 3 more chests. 5 more undead kills. Yeah, more Dark Souls-like enemies would be nice. Especially since they're already making comparisons to Dark Souls, which it's not too much like Dark Souls right now, despite what they say, in my opinion. I think if they really want to make it like Dark Souls, they really need to start adding more Dark Souls stuff. Alright, one more chest. Or one more, yeah, there we go. Yes, dungeons and boss raids. I was very surprised to read that there were no dungeons at all. That's so bizarre to me. I guess you don't need dungeons if you have really cool, like, if you have outdoor dungeons, maybe. You wouldn't need instances and stuff. But they don't really have too much of that yet. They do have, like, mini-bosses on the map, I think. I've heard, but I haven't encountered any yet. You know, I'm still low level. I'm only level 13, but... Hatchet mastery. That'll help me with my movement. Every end of a week or month, a group of enemies attack your towns and you need to defend. I think that's in the game. I don't think it's like at the end of the week, but my understanding is in addition to other companies attacking territories owned by other companies, there are also NPC invasions that they have to defend against, but I haven't seen it. But I've heard it's in the game, and I hope it is. I don't know how good they are or anything. I'm surprised this guy didn't get up and fight me. I do think the hatchet is very, very, because of how fast it is, it's very stun-locky. Do I need that longsword? I don't think so. I don't think I need this shield. Actually, that's a better shield than mine. Wait. Ooh, a gem socket. We have not actually encountered any gems. I don't think. Look at me. I look like a trapper now, kinda. Alright. I think I only need to kill one more of these guys. I think it's gonna be this guy right here. Yeah. Now we are going to... Now I can sprint faster. I think, in theory, I should be sprinting faster. Well, I'm berserked. I have a cooldown. I don't like cooldowns. I understand them though. Okay. We'll see when I get to town if the game starts lagging like crazy again. When they expand the map, there should be an island that needs to travel to by boat or other means. I have a feeling that's kind of what the route they're going to be taking, because everything we're doing right now takes place on one island. So if they wanted to expand the game, they'd have to add multiple islands, I think. Whoa! Where am I going? This way? Whoa! Alright, now they want me to go see the Covenant faction person. Alright. Let's see, what else can I lower a little bit? I don't really want to touch quality object or terrain or lighting. Maybe effects a little bit. Different races. Yep. I think they need to have different races. They need to all around improve character creation also. I don't feel like there's a lot of options in character creation right now. And I don't like that when I wear a hat, it takes away my... It gives me a whole different face, basically. That's a bug they know about right now. I'm trying to let you see what I mean, but it's dark. So, if I take my hat off... This is what my character really looks like. He looks like an explorer, you know? He has a beard. And then you put a hat on, just a hat. And he's all clean shaven, he looks like a boy. Like, you know, he's... I don't know, it's such a drastic change. They need to fix that. That's my, not too bad. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go around, don't I? Okay, I think we got rid of all the lag. Like, all of it. It's gone. Just from me lowering the effects a little bit. A minor amount. I wonder if it was the effects just causing a lot of issues for me. Alright, what do you want me to do? Travel to Hilltop Encampment. We've been there before. Yeah. Yeah, hat changes a person. It makes a big old change. I'm glad that they're aware of it. I wonder why it's taking them so long to fix it. Or maybe they're not fixing things during the preview. Maybe they're just fixing them. They're taking note of all the bugs and exploits and stuff, and they're working on it for when it goes live, you know? Or maybe they'll just have it reflect in its the next closed beta. Okay, I lied. There's a few frame drops now. But it's not bad. It's very minor. Have I been up there? I think I have. I like how the character shouts every time he zooms forward. It's so strange, but I guess it's realistic. It's such a long, winding path. Oh, there's a lot of trees in this area. Yeah, I came here the other day. So I've been here before. This is actually the place where my stream started lagging last time. So let's see, I need to kill corrupted, I need to search containers, and I need to loot items. You should be able to change factions if your faction's taxes are too high, or even in case NPCers cause NPC players to riot. Yep, I think that would be cool. Have like a real player-based economy where, as a company, if you mistreat those within your company, you tax them too high and stuff, they could turn against you. I think that's a good idea. Because right now, companies can do what they want. I mean, you can leave the company, but the factions, you don't have as much control over, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly. No, your spelling's fine. I can usually figure out what people mean. At least out here, I'm not competing with other people for kills too much. I gotta look everywhere for stuff to loot for this quest. Containers and stuff that could be in any tent. Starting to lag again, a little bit. Not too bad, but it's still there. That's frustrating. My computer's not that old, and it was pretty good when I built it. Man, okay, we don't need to search containers anymore. Now all we need to do is kill. How many bullets do I have? 59? Okay. Hello, Avicii. How you doing? Ooh, that... I barely got him in time. Ah! Oh, I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the game. I just, my stream's lagging a little bit. And that's frustrating. It always sucks when you find a game you really like, but your computer's having trouble streaming it. I am on Inkwell server. You just got the game? I think the preview goes through like September 3rd or something. So luckily, we still have some time. I keep wanting to press, wow, my game froze for a second. I keep wanting to press R to reload when I'm using the musket. It's like a habit from playing so many other games, you know? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit it. There's too many people in the way. 4th of September? Will we be able to play on the 4th? Or does it end on the 4th? Like, the 3rd's the last day, or what? I always wonder what they mean by that. Like, midnight of the 4th or something, or... Let's see, there could be jobs like blacksmith. Or when you're high enough blacksmith, people can hire you to make weapons, armor, tools. I like that idea. I think you can kind of do that a little bit, because there is some smithing. Well, yeah, there's some smithing in the game. Forging and stuff like that. And you can make stuff and sell it on the trading post, of course. But I get what you mean by it'd be nice to actually hire people for like a job. Like maybe like a work order. The server name is Inkwell. It's North American East. So it ends at a certain time on the 4th. Cool. Do they have a launch date set yet for this game? I'm more interested now that PvP is more optional. Yeah, May. Spring 2021. How you doing, Zen? Yeah, they changed direction. It was going to be entirely PvP, and then they started throwing in PvE content. I think the PvE stuff still needs a lot of work, but this is just a preview, so they have a good chance of being able to fix it, you know, before it launches. I'd like to see some more changes to like the questing and stuff. Wow. Lurking at work. That's always nice. Helps pass the day. When I'm at work, I will sometimes go sit out in my car and watch some streams on my phone. And then time will pass so fast and I'll have to go back to work and I'll be like, man. You totally wrote this game off when it was PvP focused. Yeah. There's a lot of people that were attracted to it just for the PvP and they're kind of upset. I feel like they should just have created different servers, you know? Have PvP focused servers and have PvE focused servers. That way they get the best of both worlds and people at, regardless of what focus you enjoy, people would be able to get both, you know? That's what I think they should do. You have enough points to highlight this message? That you do. What the fuck was that? Oh. Shit. I thought I had my life staff out. I was sitting there reloading or some crap. They can still do that? Yeah, I hope they do it. That's what I want to see. Right now it seems like they just changed the direction of the whole game and they don't intend on having a PvP focus at all anymore. Which doesn't faze me personally because I enjoy PvE content more. But I understand it does bother other people, so I'd like them to be able to do both, you know? Yeah. They just need to add the servers. I'm level 14. Hell yeah. Who do I need to talk to now? Person over here. Alright, we've come full circle. I honestly... Okay, about factions. I honestly think I'm gonna go Syndicate, just because that's where friends are. Even though there's too many Syndicate people on this server. It might even out more. This doesn't look like P99. It's just, yeah, it's just extra shaders and stuff, like, you know? It's just a graphical mod, that's all. Up to 50 players. Declare war on opposing companies. See, they still have some PvP content, but it's optional. You don't really have to participate in wars and stuff like that if you don't want. You can just do quests and run around the world. And it's a very beautiful world. I would like to see what the siege combats look like, even if it's just from the outskirts. I want to watch a battle. It makes me think it would be like instance PvP in World of Warcraft, you know, or something. That's what I think it's gonna end up being. Not be able to change it. And consider friends you want to play with. That's the only reason I'm going that faction. Every friend I have is on Syndicate. Because at the time that they started, Syndicate wasn't the top one. I think Marauders had the most people on the first day. Well, maybe not the whole first day, but in the beginning. And so they all chose Syndicate. And now everyone has chose Syndicate, just about. Yeah, I think the ideal mechanic would be if you had two factions that were super powerful with a third, maybe a little lesser, and it has the ally with one of them. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't think I need to put away so much, but where's the trader? They should let you switch factions, but maybe have like a cooldown on it so you can't just switch to whoever's winning at any given moment. I don't know how to collect stuff. Like, I sold these. I don't know what I do with it now. Where is... Where am I? I'm at the entrance, kinda. Ah! I don't know what's with those little stutters, those lag for me. I have my graphics drivers up to date and everything. Wait, where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go up there. But where? Here's the shed. It's hidden. Alright, I need to throw away some stuff into my storage for now. You can make eggs and all sorts of stuff. I'll need 2 mining picks. I actually have too much of everything in my inventory right now. There we go. I like the game a lot. Lumberjack shirt. I like the game. I just think they need to improve the PvE stuff. The questing, the story. I think they need to add more weapons, more skills. Maybe better optimize things. Okay, I assume this is the PvP missions that will flag me then. Reminds you of ESO. It does have a lot of ESO elements. I think the UI looks like ESO a bit to me. ESO definitely has better quests and story so far. Oh, these are the PvP ones. Okay. This is PvE. So they give you different options. Call the Ancients. That sounds awesome. I want to go somewhere that I haven't been before. That's why I'm choosing that one. What else did I, Oh, I need to see if I could sell that. Well, this game is very light on story right now. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Blades. I haven't seen any barding skills yet. That's one of the things they need to add. I want to see magic fleshed out a lot more, in general. Keep getting lost. Where am I? Where's the damn trading hub? Here it is. Right now, the magic is kind of eh. There's life magic and there's fire magic, and that's about the only options we have. And there's some fleshing out in that regard, like the life does healing, but they also have movement and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like it could be better. But this is just a preview, so if I let's see. So you using skills or using weapons allow you to gain levels in them. So I have like 5 levels in straight sword, 5 in hatchet, you know. And each weapon has its own skill tree. So if I go in the life staff, you have protector and you have life stealer. Life stealer plays almost like a warlock, you know, like it siphons stuff, almost like a necromancer in P99. You can siphon out mana and I think even health. Yeah, steal life. And it has, you can revive yourself, and it has some damage abilities and movement speed, utility spells. Protector is more healing and holy shields, like invulnerabilities and stuff, and things like that. And the fire one is mostly just fire damage. I mean, you have flame summoner. I don't think they actually summon anything, no. It's just like fireballs, meteor showers, bombs. And pyromaniac is just like shooting flame. So you incinerate your people and stuff. And that's about it for magic. You know, it doesn't feel like there's a lot yet, but there's not a lot for weapons either. Like you have a two-handed warhammer that's real slow, but it does a ton of damage. I feel like this is better for PvE than it would be for PvP, because PvP, you'd have to be great at timing with something as heavy, as slow. You have your straight sword and your hatchet. They're one-handed. Well, actually, the hatchet's two-handed. The straight sword you can carry with a shield, and it makes it probably... I mean, this is probably what people are using the most. Straight sword and shield, I see. And it's pretty nice. It's got good survivability and stuff. The hatchet you can throw, and it also has like a berserk mode that makes you immortal for 15 seconds, which is kind of a long time to be immortal, you know? You have your ranged bow and musket, but this is kind of hard to do early in the game because it costs money to craft the bullets and arrows. The bow allows you to have like really fast shooting or to split your arrow shots. And they all have different damage. I feel like this is good in a group setting, but it's probably hard to mainline a bow or a musket while the enemy's coming at you. The musket allows you to be a trapper. You set traps down and stuff, and I think that's kind of cool, and I haven't been able to give that a shot yet. A shot. That was actually unintentional, that pun. But that's all they have right now. And they told us that this preview is only giving us a little bit of what is available in the real game, so maybe that's just it. Maybe there's a lot more stuff and we just don't get to see it yet. But I mean, the game's not coming out for almost a year, so maybe it's not going to be a problem, you know? Maybe, where does it want me to go? To the fort? That needs to get off the screen so I can see. No, it doesn't want me to go to the fort. I'm confused. It's pointing me... Actually, it's kind of hard to tell. Just north. I don't know where it's pointing me for my quest. Wait, here? Wow, it wants me to go way up here? That's like 2 zones away, kinda. Not that there's real zones. Wow, that's far. Wait, what am I talking to the barkeep for? I'm confused. Okay. That's the first time I've ever seen an NPC just offer a quest out of the blue. Like that. So that's nice. And there's this board with missions. I've been doing this a lot. On 5 turkeys. Acquire and deliver 100 water. I can basically accept that. I'm pretty sure I have 100 water. No, I have 68 water? Well, shit. There's a well right here. Oh, my game's starting to lag again. Oh, I gotta hold the button? Yeah, I do. Alright. I don't know how much of a cooldown I gotta wait before I can get more water. This might be a hard game for me to stream, though. because it looks like I'm experiencing lag no matter what I do. I've lowered the graphical settings and everything. And it seems to be random. Like, I can be out in the middle of nowhere with no other players and I'll start lagging. I was doing just fine in the city until a few moments ago. And then it started lagging again. Even though I'm not doing anything new. I feel like every time I build a computer and I pour a lot of money into it, it only takes a couple months before I feel like it's outdated. I guess that's the life of playing a lot of games. Or maybe the game's just very poorly optimized. I don't know. Look at that. I'm lagging like crazy right now. I don't approve. It'll probably get better when I get outside of town, though. Huh. No, I don't think it's server lag. It's not showing... It's showing that it's encoding and rendering lag, which means it's my computer. It's so weird though, because I played for 3.5 hours yesterday with no lag, not even a frame dropped. And then in the last half hour, I dropped all the frames. Like, everything went crazy. I haven't been up there before. It keeps sending me to the same areas though, and I'm not very thrilled with revisiting the same areas 100 times. I'm gonna see if it improves when I get outside the city. Let's see. Let's lower some stuff, which I didn't want to do, just to see if it helps. I made a lot of changes right there. Just a drastic change to see if it helps stuff. I think it might also be a memory leak in the game though. Maybe not server lag, but maybe like a lack of optimization. Because if I go into my control panel, if I go into my task manager right now, it really looks like the game is using up a shit ton more memory than it was when I started. So I think there may be a memory leak. Which means that I would have to quit and restart the game every now and then or something. Maybe reboot my computer. Yeah, when I first started playing the game, I thought it was optimized really well. And then I started experiencing all these issues. And I was looking at the forums to see if it's just me. And a lot of people were saying the game is poorly optimized. And I had the opposite opinion in the beginning. I was like, wow, they optimized this really well for a preview. Like, it seems to be working awesomely, you know? But, now I'm not so sure, you know? Trying to look for stuff to loot. I need to loot, more items. Here we go. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I've been to this town twice already before. So this is my third time they've sent me here. There's no excuse for that. We need more variety. It's a pretty big map, pretty big world. I shouldn't have to revisit the same places over and over again. Come on, man. Alright, so I still need 4 more containers. We've killed all the enemies there are to kill. Yeah, there are undead in the game. Not that you can play as, but undead enemies. There's a lot of undead enemies types. They don't have a huge enemy variety yet. Hopefully that improves as well. Early stream, yeah. I kind of started streaming when I woke up today. Because I have a lot to do today. And I have this habit of being an adult and putting my responsibilities first. And then realizing I don't have any time to stream for too many days in a row. And so I thought I'd do the reverse today. I thought I'd be irresponsible and I'd stream first. Play some games and then look at what time I have left and try to rush through all my errands and stuff. This one's a stinky zombie. I probably won't be streaming too much longer though. Probably when I get done this quest because I'm just having too many issues with frame drops. I guess it's not too bad right now. But I do like the game. And as many complaints as I have about it, this is actually pretty damn good for a preview. When the game's a whole year away, you know, from launching. This is very good. It's hard to complain. I'm not trying to steal his kill, but he's blocking the doorway, you know? Alright, let's see. We need 2 more. There's one up here. This guy really needs a bath. Because, I mean, we've had games launch in states of disaster. You know, like Elder Scrolls Online is an awesome MMO now, but it had a terrible launch. Final Fantasy XIV had such a terrible launch that they had to go back and remake the game. So I don't think it's too shabby right now, this. It's a big old boulder. Look at that. All right, let's see. Sure. I keep forgetting to use Berserk, but it's a very strong ability. We only need one more container to loot. Here it is. You don't remember issues? I remember being happy with it myself, but I remember the whole internet losing their shit at ESO at launch. I forget what year it launched. What was it, like 2016 or something? But if you look on Google for the headlines at the time, it's nothing but complaints. I was like looking it up a few weeks ago. People definitely were not happy with ESO at the time that it launched. I was fine with it though. I had fun with it. But yeah, there were way worse launches than that. What do I need to do now? I need to go up here? So the opposite direction of what I'm facing? Oh man, I need to climb up this whole mountain again. Yeah, Vanguard had a pretty rough launch, but Vanguard turned out to be a pretty nice game as well. I didn't get into Vanguard early though. I got into Vanguard way late. I don't even think I knew Brad McQuaid made it until way late. I discovered it was made by him and I was like, oh man, I loved EverQuest, I bet I'll like Vanguard. And then I tried it and I did like it. But soon after it closed down. It did a lot of things right, but it had a few flaws, of course. I have kind of a peculiar taste in MMOs, I think, though. I think I've said this before, but I really liked WildStar, and I feel like no one liked WildStar. I had a lot of fun with WildStar. I didn't play it forever or anything, but I thought it was a real good game. I had a lot of fun with Guild Wars 2 in the beginning, but then I grew tired of it. It was too repetitive. Whereas everyone else I talked to thought Guild Wars 2 was genius, you know? They were like, oh man, it's so awesome. And it had a system similar to this, where you didn't have classes, you just had weapons and stuff. But once you unlocked all the skills for your weapon types in Guild Wars, you just started using the same skills over and over, and it got very repetitive to me. But yeah, people really, really loved it. And I'd like it too. I know I'm talking bad about it, but I liked it too. I didn't hate it or anything. I just didn't love it as much as the other people. Where am I going? I'm still moving up a little bit. I'm gonna have to jump down this mountain. Okay, this is the mine area. You know, I'm curious. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm supposed to take this route. I really liked City of Heroes and City of Villains, but I felt like it had cookie cutter environments. Like they just reused the same exact environments over and over in every instance. But I loved the gameplay and the customization. Well, shit. What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I? I'm supposed to be way up there? No wonder I'm not seeing anything here. Whatever, man. I was on a superhero kick for a little while. City of Heroes, City of Villains, did a little bit of DC Universe, did a little bit of the Marvel game at the time, whatever it was called. They kept changing the name of it each year. Marvel 2009, Marvel 2010, or whatever it was. Okay, I am in the right spot. I guess I'm just supposed to collect batches of charcoal from iron slag people. Okay, reclaim fish from containers at Forlac. Is this Forlac? That's Forlac. So I need to do stuff within this whole region. Okay, so there's no containers right here for me. I just need to kill the iron slag people. If I can manage to get them alone, you know? Okay, these guys are my level. I guess I gotta play it smarter now instead of just button mashing like I've been doing the whole time. And like I'm continuing to do as I talk about it. You wanted to like DC Online, could never get into it. Just too console feeling. I agree. It was fun for a short duration, but it's not something I could, you know, stay into. See, that's the joy about crayons, Field Guy. You don't need to redeem them for a pizza. You can just eat the crayons. I did not mean to jump off the railing. Flying was almost as bad as Champions Online. You know, I played Champions Online too. Yeah. They don't really do superhero games right. They have a problem with it. Even the new Marvel Avengers they were hyping up has a lot of issues with it. I keep getting these green items that are worse than what I have. I guess it has a lot more durability and all, but... You know a superhero type game I really liked? And it's gonna be nice if I can remember its title. I should have thought about that before I started talking. Ooh, he just knocked me right out of my guard. Oh, come on, man. Fuck you. What was that game's name? It started with a P, I think. Oh man, there's two. A Prototype. There's two of them. Prototype 1 and 2. That felt like, or at least the first one, felt like a really nice... is this guy bugged? He was really into mining, and he wasn't paying attention to me. Prototype handled a lot of the stuff right. It was kind of a janky game, had bugs and stuff, but you felt like a badass. Infamous did it pretty good too. You kill like 3 more of those guys. Yeah, Infamous was nice. There's a couple out that's been out a few years that I haven't tried before. Megaton Rainfall or something? I forget what it's called. Something like that. I need to try it one day. I should be able to use that forge for crafting. Populous is more of like a godlike game, which is a whole nother genre that vanished. Black and White 2. I think they're abandonware now. You can play those if you can get them to work with the modern operating systems. They haven't had any good games in that genre either in a while. That's something I gotta say, right? There's a lot of video game genres out there, and some... Ooh, he broke my guard again. And sometimes, you know, different ones appeal to different people. That's perfectly fine. But I feel like when battle royales and survival games, and I like survival games, but I feel like when those two genres emerged, variety in gaming kind of vanished. Like everyone, like when Fortnite made bank, when those developers, Epic, started getting filthy rich, they were already filthy rich from their engine, but when they started making tons of money off of Fortnite, everyone started doing it. Every developer out there was like, how about we turn our game into a battle royale? And I feel like the different genres suffered because of that. There's not as much people taking risk out there anymore. There's not as many varieties, I think. How's Hurricane Life? It didn't even really touch me. It looked like we were going to get hit by 2 hurricanes at the exact same time, and then both of them swerved away. So that was good for me, but not so good for people on either side of me. So yeah, I'm all for different genres, even if I don't enjoy them, even if they're not my cup of tea. But I really dislike when a genre is so successful that it becomes like the only thing developers want to do. They don't want to take any risk anymore. They just want to... Every game needs to be like Minecraft. I love Minecraft, but not every game needs to be like it. You think it was Call of Duty and PUBG also? That's true. Yeah, they were all over the place. DayZ and stuff. And I'm not saying they're bad games, although they're not my kind of game. I'm just saying that people see a formula that works, and that's all they care about is mimicking that formula. Yeah, World of Warcraft syndrome and stuff. Yeah, very few studios who approach games with what's something cool we want to make. That's what I miss, is the passion. You had people that really loved a genre, and they set out to make something that they would enjoy. And because of it, anybody that liked that genre would probably enjoy it too, because here were people who knew and loved the genre in and out. You know? So they knew what appealed to them about the game. So if they just made something they would like, then others would like it too. But now they don't... I feel like they're not doing that. It's not coming from, like, internally. I feel like there's a lot of people who are looking at it now from the point of view of what's going to sell well. What's going to appeal to the widest audience. And that's when you're getting the whole, you know, a mile wide, an inch deep type games. One of my most beloved games that came out within the last 5 years or so doesn't even have that many enemies or models in game, but it's a really good game, and you can tell the devs put a lot of work into it. A Long Dark, yep. I have not played Long Dark since it released, but I played it a ton when it was early access, early development. It was a really cool game with its realism and surviving and the fucking wolves, man. You gotta love the wolves. Sales and marketing more important than creativity. Yeah, I think that's the problem is like all the studios out there. I mean, there's a lot of indie developers and stuff now, but all the studios out there at the time were making creative choices based on, you know, something they loved. But then those studios found success and they started growing and they started buying out other developers, and you start getting stuff like Activision or, of course, EA. And they become more like publishers rather than passionate developers. And you get this bullshit where they have these crazy deadlines and they want to find out what's going to market the best, and you don't get the same thing. Larian and CD Projekt Red. Yeah. I'm eager for Cyberpunk. I love CD Projekt Red, their design philosophy, and their you could tell they're still passionate about games. They just really need to fucking treat their employees right. I hate when I see a company I respect a lot, and then I find out they do something shitty. And I'm like, come on, man. I think they have taken steps to improve that, though. Like Rockstar. Rockstar, for the longest time, not so much anymore, because, you know, they only care about their online gameplay now, and Game Shark, or Shark codes making money through GTA Online. But Rockstar was making awesome games, but they treat their employees shitty. Yeah, they're the only major two studios who think about what they want to make. I agree. Cyberpunk, I think, is going to be amazing, and I think all of Twitch is just going to implode with Cyberpunk when it comes out. I'm going to take you back, and I want you to think about this. Really sit there and imagine and think hard. I want you to imagine what Battlefield used to be like before EA. It used to be amazing. Think about what BioWare used to be like before EA. BioWare, Knights of the Old Republic and everything. Early Dragon Age, you know? EA has a habit of like just fucking up studios. Battlefield was great. I loved Battlefield 2142 with the futuristic stuff. I don't know if that was before EA, but that was good Battlefield. Those Battlefields and the Call of Duties, they become too cookie cutter. Like the 2K sports games where like every year, you know, Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and all that was going in that direction too for a while, but I think they are trying to improve it a bit. Yeah, I think employees should be valued everywhere. Oh, am I finished all my quests? Okay. Well, I only gotta run forever in that direction. I don't think I can teleport yet. I got 13 more minutes. Sign up for this war at the war board? See, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I try to avoid EA too. Every now and then they come out with something that's okay, and I go with it. Like, Jedi Fallen Order is technically EA, but I don't think they had a huge amount of influence on it. They allowed Respawn to do what they want, and the game could have been better, but I think it's a good game, and so I bought that. I don't avoid EA completely, but I never pre-order, and I always wait for reviews and all that, and I don't have high hopes of anything EA has their name on. When the driving force behind what games are made is someone with an MBA, you get games like Battlefield, Fortnite. Yep. I am in the fucking mountains. I don't think I'm getting home through this route. You never forgive him for dropping Earth and Beyond. Yeah, EA and Activision, I want to say there was a couple others. It seemed like their mission in life was to take precious IPs and fuck them up. That's all they seem to do. Stopped buying Madden years ago because they don't give a fuck about their customers. It's like all those sports games, the 2K sports ones and everything too. It's like they just come out with a new roster every year and that's it. They don't really change much else. And they charge you a full price, $60. I'm not into sports, but yeah, they're awful. The microtransactions, oh man, I don't even... I want to see every microtransaction that isn't cosmetic go away. I have no respect for any of them. No pay to win. I don't care. Fine. You want to have a shop, you want to make a little extra money on the side, make it cosmetic. Make it something completely optional. Make it something cool that someone wants to buy because they want to support the developers and not something that is bullshit, you know? Nope, my game's starting to lag again a little bit. Or stream. I hate that. That frustrates me to no end. Even cosmetic ones are a huge issue. I don't have too much of an issue with cosmetics myself. I guess on the principle that cash shops shouldn't exist in the first place, I can agree on. But if they're going to exist, I find cosmetics to be less problematic to me. The people at the top who delegate investment in the game is always going to view development as an expense. And so they pump their money in design microtransaction cosmetics. Who was one of the... I don't know who was the first to do it, but I feel like one of the earliest instances I saw of that was Valve with Team Fortress. Why is there so many enemies around? Did every player in the game leave this area? Yeah, it's not on your end, Field Guy. My stream's lagging because this game is eating up my computer's resources or something. Yeah, one of the earliest instances I saw was with Valve, with Team Fortress, with and they used to make fun of it, the hats. You have to purchase hats. What about EA's choice of including a random loot box mechanic in Battlefront 2? Oh, man. Okay, so Battlefront 1 came out, and they pissed everybody off with their microtransactions and everything, right? And they said, we're gonna be different in the future. We're gonna do things differently. Battlefront 2 is gonna be different. We're gonna listen to our audience, and we're not gonna do all this dumb shit. And then what do they do? Exactly what we expected them to do. I don't understand why everybody keeps giving EA licenses. Not only with the sports and stuff, but Disney? Disney could have had their pick of developers to create games for like Star Wars and stuff, and they said, let's give it to EA. Like, why? Yeah, I don't like pay-to-win or loot boxes. I think and the term they use is whales, the people that spend a ton of money, those people really need to stop. Because stuff like loot boxes and cash shops, microtransactions only exist because they work. They absolutely work. Everything we hate makes them more money than just the sales of the game. Unfortunately. It works. Ooh, better hatchet. It's like Star Citizen, right? Star Citizen looks like it's going to be a pretty cool game if it ever finishes. But people are spending hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars even, on like ships and stuff. Real money. And I think it's such a bad system. But it exists because people are doing it. Like, as bad as EA is and as bad as some of these studios are and stuff, the consumers are bad too. They need to stop that shit. Let's see. Yeah, pay for convenience doesn't really need to be a thing either. I don't like it. Yeah, I had high hopes for Disney. I did, because Marvel, I felt like the Marvel universe came out, it turned out pretty well. But I don't like what they did with the Star Wars universe. And I'm like, oh man. You think Star Citizen is a myth? I think Star Citizen... I almost feel like Star Citizen is a long con. Like, I think they really do plan to release a product one day. And I really do apologize for how much the stream's lagging right now. I can see that. No, I think Star Citizen is going to release a product. I think it's probably not going to live up to everything they're saying. I think in the end, even if it launches with a whole bunch of awesome shit, when you compare the awesome shit to how much money they took in, you're still going to see that it doesn't add up. That how much money they took in should have created a much, much, much bigger product. I almost feel like it's a long con, because I think that in the long run, no matter what happens, it's very much about the money they're taking in along the way of development. That's what I think. Pantheon, I feel like, is an actual passion project. I think it might not release because I think it's bad management, really. And of course, Brad McQuaid died. I feel like Pantheon is different than Star Citizen, but it might have the same result, where it doesn't really release with much, if at all. But to be fair, I have not been following everything, like every update and keeping up to date on everything, so I'm speaking from partial ignorance. You don't think it's on the consumers? You think they're using a known flaw in humans, gambling addiction? I think responsibility is shared by both, but I think a greater, much greater, if not the vast majority of it, is on the developer, is on the actual publishers and stuff. I think consumers, even if they're being exploited, I think consumers are still responsible for their own choices also, though. But they are the prey, and I think that the predator, in this case, the studios, are more guilty, of course. Until they drop the Netflix Marvel shows, so terrible. I have not... Until they dropped the Netflix Marvel shows, so terrible. Those shows were so good. I have not watched the shows much. It'd be like Coca-Cola putting cocaine in their product, and then people yelling, "Stop buying it." That's true. I can understand that. And the loot boxes does not help with the gambling addictions at all. That's why so many different places are creating laws against that and actually classifying it as gambling and stuff, because it is, you know? Didn't he get like 300 million or so Star Citizen? I don't know the amount, but it blew me out of the water. Like it's more than I've ever seen anyone get. Anyone. It's a crazy amount that's hard to justify. Like I feel like at this point, no matter what product they deliver with, it can't possibly, in my mind, live up to the amount of money they took in. It's crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm like way behind. Coke used to have trace amounts of cocaine in their drink, and they probably still do. I know they used to, of course, but I doubt they do now, because that's definitely something you could test for. And you'd have people all over them for that. Yeah, peer pressure is a strong thing. Trying to have what everyone else has. That's why everything I've ever seen that describes how to be happier in life, it always starts with learn to be happy with what you have. It's just so hard to be happy if you're comparing yourself to others. And then other people typically are, like they say, you're comparing your actual life to someone else's highlight reel. Because people are usually going to post pictures of them on vacation, and you're sitting there like, man, look at them in Costa Rica. They're having fun. I'm not doing that. But they're not doing that every day. You know? They still have to go to jobs. They still have stomach issues, and they still have stress. Yeah, that's what I think too, kindly. I think Star Citizen set out to be a bit of a scam. Ooh, I'm level 15. Do I have more quests to turn in? What is that? Talk to barkeep. Okay. I have 2 more people to talk to. The only time I'm really classified in I want to have the latest and greatest and I have to resist is technology, man. Every time they come out with new technology, not every new technology, but a lot of them and stuff, I'm like, oh man, I want to play with that. You know? It's rough. There's just a lot of cool gadgets and stuff out there. Who am I trying to meet now? Someone over here, I think. No. I don't know who I'm going to. Oh, that's a person in another town. So it's not even here. You don't think Star Citizen is a scam? But I think they're way oversold it. They said it was going to be this huge, massive universe that you can explore and fly huge capital ships with your guild and get in huge space battles and yeah, and all that shit. Here's the thing, though. You promise a whole lot. People throw a ton of money at you. I mean, a ton of money. Then I have to ask myself, why can't you deliver then? You've had so much money thrown at you. Just hire people like crazy and try to get this stuff done. You know? Hire out all these developers. You have the money for it, you know? Hire out more. They definitely need to hire out more managers and stuff to get, you know, all of it organized. Yeah, Bill and Ted 3 came out. Uh-huh. That's cool. I didn't expect it to drop today. Speaking of technology, my work just got a nano drop spectrophotometer. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Star Trek tech. Oh man, that sounds cool. I like it when we line up with like stuff we used to watch or read about. The list goes on. They released some bullcrap FPS version of the game. For what? We didn't ask for FPS. I know. We asked for huge capital ships and space battles. I have all these quests to go back to the same damn place I just went to. It wants me to go right here where we just came from. I'm about to just say fuck that and head up here. Because we have a... Actually, what is going on? Yeah, we have quests at all three of these places. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that one that wants me to return. Or is that a fucking main story quest? I don't think it's a main story quest. But, actually, it won't let me abandon it. So, maybe it is. Current Star Citizen is an insanely cool prototype. I don't get why they don't add content. No one gets why they don't add content. It makes no sense. Normally, if you come up with a product idea and people throw money at you, not only can you fulfill the product idea, but you also can go above and beyond. So for people that throw money right at your face, and them not only are they not able to deliver on what they promised, but they also can't, well, actually, the durabilityness is nice. Not only can they not deliver on what they promised, but they can't even afford the time or energy or cost to, like, go beyond that. Just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Other than, you know, I guess I do get it, because they're full of shit, and they're not actually what they say they are, probably. But trying to thin out my inventory a little bit. I have too much stuff in my inventory always. They stashed the cash in the Caymans, probably. That person's looting what I dropped. Where is the nearest storage shed? I don't even know. Right here? It's this way? I think? Oh my god, game lag. They need like a better business bureau for video games. Not that the Better Business Bureau was ever really effective at anything it did. How's Gert? I don't know. Gert vanished off the face of the earth about 2 weeks ago. I mean, I know he exists. I know he's okay. Because he has chatted a few times in, like, Discord and stuff with, like, just, you know, miscellaneous chat or whatever, but he hasn't, I don't know if school started up for him or not. I forget what date he was gonna go back to teaching. Something must have come up, because, we were playing EverQuest, and, I was on my Necro, and he was on his Rogue, I think? And we were running around South Karana, just for a couple hours off stream, trying to get bags from the NPC that drops the, you know, weight reduction bags. And then we were like, oh yeah, let's get on and level up some tomorrow or whatever. And then he didn't get on. And because he didn't get on, I didn't get on. Because, I mean, I did get on and try to get a group and I couldn't find any. But because he wasn't there also, it limited me a little bit to what I could do in a moment's notice. Because I waited a while to see if he was hopping on. And he hasn't got on since. And I've been sporadic myself. It's called the SEC to regulate investment fraud and FBI. That's true. I wonder why no one's reported Star Citizen. Have them investigate it. I think I'm gonna have to stop here for today, probably. Maybe not today. I might stream again tonight. Maybe not this game. I don't know. This is lagging too much. I might tweak some stuff, restart my computer, maybe stream some more of this tonight. Maybe stream some EverQuest. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too content with the frames right now. I think I gained 4 levels. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be back on tonight. If I get through all the stuff I need to do. EQ, yeah. My 30 Necro needs attention. This game. I kind of want to play this game more because I have a limited time before the preview ends. We're in some serious chop. Yeah. Man, I need to figure out what to do. I'm going to try to reboot my computer and stuff. We're in a Pi 5x5. Is that Aliens? I think that's Aliens, right? And then they reuse the soundbite for StarCraft. I know, my Necro's being outshadowed by some shaman I know. Some shaman that never sleeps. The only reason I'm sticking around right now is because I enjoy chatting with you guys. The game's lagging too much for me to play it. But I don't want to leave chat. I like talking about MMOs and movies and stuff. You haven't touched P99 in a couple of months. You hate looking for group? Yeah. I haven't taken my break from P99 yet. I feel like I'm going to before November. But I am slowing how often I'm logging in. But that's mostly because life got a little hectic for a moment, and then I have to play this during the preview time, otherwise I miss out on it. I saw people getting on top of the well, and I'm not sure how they were doing it. You can't really jump in this game. Maybe my character will climb. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. I figured it out. It's not too bad. Alright guys, I think I am going to leave. And I'll try to be on tonight. Again. Either this or EverQuest. I'll mess with this game's settings. I'll reboot my computer and everything, and I'll try it out. And if it's going well, then I'll stream more of this. And if it's not, I'll get an EverQuest and play that, I think. Thanks for stopping by. I always enjoy the chats. And see you guys next time.